All right, welcome back, everybody. This is going to be the recap for this Monday, May 8th, 2023. Once again, please be sure to smash that like button. If you do enjoy these recaps, it is one way of supporting my channel. Once again, I do this every morning. I don't charge for this. It's really here to show you that there is a better way of trading. There is a lot easier way of trading. You don't have to use a bunch of indicators. After my 40 years of trading, I realized that if you can make trading simple, you're going to be a lot more successful. All right, the less decisions you have to make, a lot less stress you're going to put on yourself, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to stick to your strategies, okay? And it's very, very simple. This is not a complicated process, guys. Don't have to look at all the fundamentals and all these indicators, because there's a law about the way markets move. And the thing is that I think it was a Newton that once a force starts in motion, it continues to stay in motion until an opposite and equal force, it encounters an opposite and equal force and it stops that momentum. It's the same thing in price, okay? So to me, it doesn't matter what the market is. It doesn't matter what the stock is, the commodity, the crypto. The thing is, if that is moving, then I'm getting on board. It's really that simple. You wait for certain patterns that set up that give you higher probabilities of getting in the right direction. And then all you wait is you wait for that pattern to set up. As long as there's really good momentum going into that pattern, then you just jump on board and you carry it for a short period of time. We are not marrying any of these. I'm not marrying the RT or the mini Russell. I'm not marrying any particular stock because I'm a very short-term trader. I want to get in and I want to get out, and I don't care what it is. As long as it's moving, then I'm going to try to get a piece of it, and that's really all that matters when it comes to trading. Why get into a stock and hold it for months? Okay, now some people like to do that, but that's a lot harder because anything can happen over the next several months. That it starts off good, it may start moving in your favor, but something can come out fundamentally or whatever the case may be that turn that stock around. All right, I'd rather get into these short-term momentum stocks because short-term moves are a lot easier to predict than longer-term moves, okay? And so once prices start moving, that's all I want to do is jump on board and take advantage of it, okay? So I am very much of a short-term trader, and I think you'll find that the majority of your successful traders, particularly those that do this for a living, that trade for a living, are going to be very short-term traders. We call them scalpers, right? They're in and out, not holding position very long, trying to trade these stocks that have a lower float, price anywhere between, say, $1 to $20. It allows you to put on a lot more size for your money, and you get a nice big bang for your buck, right? So why trade a $200 stock and go for 10-15 cents when you can trade a $2 stock and get the same 10-15 cents? Sometimes you get even more. Sometimes you get $1. I'll show you. I did hit one of those today, but nonetheless, traded you saw me take the short on the mini Russell this morning. Very classic short. This is basically one of my patterns, like we call it pairing pattern. Entered short. I did add on to my short a second time, and it was pretty much right after entry. This was my profit target right here. Hit my profit target, and I was out because pattern was set up. Had the pairing pattern set up. We had the movement, the momentum going into it, and so I just get on board and I wait for my profit target to hit. Do we have lower targets? Yes, but my highest probability target was this target right here, so that's where I got out. All right. Did a little bit also in the E-mini that came in later on after the first hour morning show, and I did put that. I think it came on around 11:30, something like that. And once again, it was E-mini, added to the E-mini 3 times, got out, made a nice little profit on the E-mini S&P 500. And so between the Russell and the E-mini, only took those 2 trades and made a nice 714. All right, I didn't need to overtrade. I didn't need to get in and get out. Didn't need to continue to watch it. You just get in, you get out. Best time to trade is in the morning, first thing in the morning. and you get in and you get out, and that's it. You don't need to be trading all day, folks. All right, so let's look at our stocks. Had a really nice day in stocks, and let's take a look at those. All right, so here's our stocks play for today. You've been watching me hold on to JDST. Still holding on to JDST. Haven't added to my position at all. Just holding out on JDST. Still think we're going to go higher, and we're going to hit some targets up there, so I'm just hanging on to that. But everything else I did close out. I think you saw me trade BLCM this morning and made a little bit on that. Actually, I was up a little bit more than that. I was up like 150, and I jumped back in and gave back 100, but still was able to retain $50. Only traded PACW one time. All the rest everything I only traded one time. But I wanted to show you this TRVN trade because, like I was saying, sometimes you can catch these nice dollar moves. Beautiful HF3 buy over here. A lot of interest, a lot of volume this morning, and I think this was on everybody's radar. A lot of people did very good on TRVN. I believe later in the day, though, I think it started halting on the downside. So if you didn't get out, you probably got hurt. But that's the thing. We don't want to hold on too long. Watch these targets and then get out. But anyway, I had a nice HF3 down here. Buy came in around, I think it was 129. Yeah, 129. I had it again at 162. And finally got out over here. I did have a target over here. Once again, hit target, pull back. When I saw the pullback, I wanted to go ahead and get out this target. This was a high probability target. And I ended up getting out at 133, I think it was, 133, something like that. So there you go. I mean, that's a nice dollar move. And I was in that trade got in around 10, I think I got in around 10:07, and I was out at 10:58, all right? So not even a whole hour. So you can't beat that. That's what I'm saying. You just go with the flow. You have nice pattern set up, and you go with the flow. You make it simple, guys. Not a bunch of indicators here. Not looking at a ton of stuff. I'm just looking for that high volume. Stock's moving. I'm looking for my setups. Get in. Einstein gives me the levels, and that's it, all right? It's pretty simple. So if you would like to learn how to trade in a much simpler manner, trust me, it's taken me a long time to develop this. I've really refined it over my last 40 years of trading, and it's the best method that I know. Now, is it the only? No, you can make it more complicated if you want. And I think this is the simplest process there is to trading. And what's the beauty of that? Well, the beauty of simplicity is the learning curve is going to be a lot shorter, right? You're not going to have to make a lot of complicated decisions. If you only have to make one or two decisions, then it's easier to master than if you have to look at all kinds of stuff. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up. Don't forget to join us in the morning. We'll be back. Stocks are going to be hot this week. I mean, off to a nice start on a Monday. I can see there's a lot of interest. A lot of markets are moving, and they're going up and they're going down. And you got to be careful. If you are a scalper, day trader, if you're a buyer, get in and get out. And it's going to be the same with the shorts, okay? So you don't want to hold these things too long. I have done that, and it's burned me. So you got to be careful. The only exception is my JDST. Still manageable risk here, down 571. And I think in the next few days, I'm going to be able to get out of that with a nice little profit. If for some reason it drags on even longer, I'm probably going to go ahead and just get out of it and wait for a better setup. But right now, I still like JDST to the upside. Everything else, I'm out flat, and I still ended up closed out profits of 1835. So you put that on top of what I did on those two indices this morning. Not a bad day for a Monday. All right, that's it. Everybody have a good day. Once again, if you need more information about my trading approach, you can always go to my YouTube channel. Plenty of videos there, and or my website, innovativetradingstrategies.com. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.